Hello, let me show you around the project I'm working on now. This is a room that is meant to be a sort of semi-rehearsal room, semi-recording room for my mate who is a musical composer and a musician. He has a major construction project coming up in his neighborhood, which starts in a few months, and anticipating that, he wants to create a room in which he can work without being disturbed. So first thing we did in here is to put a layer of a rock wall on the wall, covered by drywall or plasterboard. Now we're working on a vinyl layer, which is basically this material that really well isolates the sound. So we're putting a layer of that on the wall today, and then we're going to put another layer of plasterboard just to make sure that we're not getting any bleed from the outside. Okay, so now we have the mask vinyl on the walls. What we're going to do next is install these resilient aluminium channels, which will support the second layer of the plasterboard. Beams are finished on this wall. What we're going to do now is install plasterboard. Now these two. Whew. It's time to do the windows. I've already started, so we're going to put vinyl first on the glass, then rock wall and a plasterboard, and that's our first layer. This section will remain functional and we'll have acoustic door in front of it. All the other sections we're going to soundproof like this. Alright. That's our first section done. We're going to do the same with this and this tomorrow. This section here very nicely exemplifies what type of soundproofing we have in this room. So we're starting with the first layer, which is this rock wall, then covered by a single drywall or plasterboard layer. Once we have that, we've put this mask vinyl on top of that, and then we put another layer of plasterboard and we create a little air gap in there. So all that together gives us a very nice sound insulation. So this corner is ready. The next thing that will happen here is air conditioning unit will be installed on this wall. The air conditioning guys are coming in a few days, so we're going to leave that now and start working on the second layer on the ceiling. I have just finished installing these resilient channels, so next step, plasterboards. Finally, the acoustic door got delivered, so I'm going to install them and then finish off the wall around here, and that will be our basic soundproofing done. The door is installed, the wall is finished. Also, as you can see, the air conditioning unit is installed. So now we can finish the floor. The materials that we use to build the floating floor are plywood and rock wool, and that is sitting on 2 layers of mass vinyl, the same one that we've been using for the walls and the ceiling. So most of the floor is already done. We've done that previously, so now we just need to finish these 2 little gaps. Okay, so this is it. This is how we make the panels. When you work with rock wool, remember to protect yourself. This stuff is nasty and gets in your lungs, so safety first. Now that the floating floor is installed, I'm going to start working on the acoustic treatment of the room. Alright, so the acoustic treatment is finished now. We've got these lovely burgundy panels on top of just a regular dust sheet. We finished off with the corners with this rope, which gives it a nice finish. We put the carpet down, that helps with acoustics, and the diffusion panels. This one is installed here where the piano will go, and then we have two more on either side of the room. I hope you find this video interesting and it will help you with your projects.